There's a formalisation of it that it will, because part of being, making that net zero commitment means that we have to have it independently assessed and formalised, and that process has slowed down. So the formalisation of it probably won't happen now until towards the end of the year.
I want to direct the focus of the debate now on how COVID-19 is affecting your businesses in particular, rather than getting sort of a generic perception of it. So, Richard, I just want to come to you first. Cundall made the pledge at the start of this year for its entire global business to be net zero by the middle of July 2020. Do you believe that coronavirus will have a long-term impact on net zero carbon building targets, especially for your business as well?
Well, if I answer it for our business, the answer, I think, in simple terms is no. It's not going to have an impact really on what we were setting out to achieve. Mm-hmm. There's a formalisation of it that it will, because part of being, making that net zero commitment means that we have to have it independently assessed and formalised, and that process has slowed down. So the formalisation of it probably won't happen now until towards the end of the year. But what we're actually doing, the processes that we've put in place and the things that we've done as a business, we're still doing. So if we could get it all formalised now, at the middle of the year, we would be fine. I guess it comes down to the nature of your business and the impact being net zero has on your business. It's something we've sort of been dealing with this since about 2012 anyway as a business. So we've been putting these processes in place for a very long time. So it's not really something that we were doing overnight that was going to require significant change to what we were doing. It's more like a formalisation of what we've been doing for quite some time and a gradual improvement. So certainly, from our perspective, I mean, we're still confident that will move ahead. There are things that we want to move probably away from and improve on. So carbon offsetting is an area that most people have to rely on at the moment, and those schemes aren't necessarily the ideal mechanisms. So I think really in terms of aiming for net zero and net positive moving forward really relies on probably the likes of Philippa, myself and Ben pushing the boundaries a bit more around design and designing. We've got so many tools available to us now as designers, so much technology available to us, the digital age, the power of analysis that gives us is incredible. So we also have a huge amount of data, not as much as we'd like, and people are still quite protective of their data, but we do have a huge amount of data within the industry. And the combination of both of those is now enabling us to design more optimally. And it enables us to design based on more factual information, if you like, rather than more generic design standards that we would typically have designed to. I'll use an example. There's a project that we've been involved in for some time over the years, and it was designed to certain standards many years ago. And with all of the data that's available now, we've been able to determine that the installed main plant is probably twice the size it actually needs to be to meet the demand, because it was based on design standards prevalent at the time that everybody was using, rather than actual consumption data, performance data. So we've got buildings that are over-designed, and we never really knew it, because a decade ago or 2 decades ago, we simply didn't have the technology or the data to validate some of the design decisions that we were making. So I think moving forward, collectively, we can do more integrated designs, we can optimize designs, and we can communicate far more easily and more powerfully with our clients in a way that they understand.